everyone, today we are here to talk about skin retouching. Don't miss the end of the video where I'm sharing something with you that will make your life way easier if you want to do skin retouching. I used to work in a retouching studio and today I am fully independent photographer and retoucher. And as many people before working as a retoucher in a studio, I was working with frequency separation to do all my skin work on portraits. Then I got into the high-end retouching world where frequency separation is in most cases forbidden for skin work. Don't get me wrong, I'm not here to tell you that you should never use frequency separation. It's a technique that I use a lot for products or for any surface cleaning, where it's very handy and very nice to use, very fast. This technique is very great for this kind of work, but for skin retouching, which is real people in most of the case, you are changing the texture of the skin, and there are other techniques that will give a more natural look where you are not changing the nature of the skin. So today I show you the technique I use to do skin retouching. It is known as dodging and burning, and I show you my way of using this technique. So I'm in Photoshop with this image and I wanna start to clean the skin. So I'm gonna use an action. So for using action, you go to Window, Action. You're gonna have this window opening. Then I have my action to retouch skin, so I'm gonna use it. I click on it and I click on play and it creates layers for me. So as you can see, I have an assist folder that I'm going to toggle off. A healing layer where I'm going to clean the skin, and then the soft light that I'm gonna use to dodge and burn, and the assist folder is here to help me to see what is disrupting it in the image. So for now we don't need to use it, so I'm going to toggle off, and the soft light as well. So here I'm on my healing layer and I'm going to clean everything that everything that is easy to remove with the healing brush tool. So I'm going to show you quickly how I use it, and then I'm going to speed up the process because I'm here to explain dodge and burning and not how to clean the skin. So here I'm with my healing brush tool and I'm going to sample one area close to something I want to delete. So here like this, and then I just brush it near pimples or disruption or like red area that I want to remove. Okay, so I'm going to speed up this process because this is not what we are interested about today. Okay, so for now I am done with my cleaning, and I'm going to start to dodge and burn. So as you can see, I have a 50% gray layer set in soft light. So now what I want to do is take a brush with 3% opacity, and now I'm going to want to brush every disruptive element. And here we can't really see what we need to brush. So of course we need to brush parts that are a bit too dark in white and patches that are a bit too light in black. So here it's really difficult to see. So we're gonna use the assist folder. So I toggle on, and this is in black and white. So that way we are not disturbed by the colors, but only the luminosity of our image. So with my curve, I'm gonna create some more contrast. So I'm doing it manually, but you can use the hand if you prefer. Okay, so here I can see my patches a bit more. This is more evident to me. So here there is a big patch here as well, here under the eye, here. And what we want is to make all of that a bit smoother. So you click on your gray layer, B, 3% opacity. Be careful, because if it's too strong, it's going to be very fake and very visible, and we don't want to see it. And now we're gonna start to brush. So if you don't have a tablet or a mouse, it's going to be very difficult with the trackpad, so I really recommend you to get yourself a tablet. So here I'm gonna start to brush with white and this area here. And at first it could be difficult to see what is happening, and we might be like, or you might be like, you watching, okay, nothing is happening, what is she doing? But yeah, once I'm a bit further in the process, you're gonna see before and after, and you're gonna see how efficient this method is. And what is good is that we are not changing the texture of the skin here. Yeah, we're not changing the texture of the skin. Everything stay in place, and we are just playing with the light. So you can remove some pimples. Seeing in black and white is way easier than if I was like this and trying to guess what are the darker points. So it's good to see the real image sometimes, but when you need to work at the beginning, it's also good to be in black and white. So I'm going to remove that. Then here the point is not to make everything perfect, otherwise you are also removing the 3D of the face, and that is not what we want. So we are only removing area that are very disruptive. We don't want to remove the 3D effect of the face, otherwise that would be very fake and not looking like a real person anymore, and that's not what we want. Here I can see, you can see here a lighter patch, so I'm brushing black. So to switch between black and white, you only need to click on X. So the active color is the one in the foreground and the second color in the background. So here I want to brush black, so X, and I keep brushing. That's why I like to use the 50% gray layer. I know that some people use the curves. I prefer to do everything on one layer, so that's why I use this technique, but feel free to use any technique you want. I just think that dodge and burning is a lot better than using frequency separation for this type of retouching. I'm gonna show you the before and after. Before and after. So you can see we already did quite a lot, but we still have a lot of work to do. So I can see here this white patch. So I'm gonna brush black. Okay, so when you are a bit too fast and when you just start, you need to be careful to don't create patch because you are brushing at the wrong place or a bit everywhere at once, and then you are the one making patch, which is not what we want, of course. So yeah, you need to be careful with that. So change the size of your brush, control option and right and left, and the harness is up and down. So yeah, really change the size of your brush so you are not brushing parts that you don't want to brush by mistake. So yeah, let's see it in color. I'm gonna toggle off the assist and then before and after, before and after. And as you can see, the skin is already a lot smoother and we didn't use any frequency separation. So here we can do it even more. So I'm going to speed up the process because I know that you don't want to see a never-ending tutorial. So I'm going to speed up and you're gonna see at the end the results. If you want to start using the same techniques in seconds, you can download my action for free. Follow the link in the description. If you like this video, please push the like button, let me know in the comments what you want to learn next, and don't forget to subscribe to don't miss any videos. See you in the next one.